Good morning once again to our dear audience. We are in Zengalume area where the Patriotic Front is expected to hold a public rally. However, as I gave you an earlier brief, the police have said the rally should not go ahead. I'm now at Twikatane Mall, one of the most modern mall, but right in Zengalume, George compound, and there's a beautiful mall. Now, I am surrounded by members of the UPND here. They are here at the mall, they saw me, they greeted me. I thought this must go live. I'm here alone.
Yes.
And I haven't been accompanied by anyone other than my cameraman. Yes. Hello, want to acquire someone who is from Mwamba. Brian, you.
Feranda wa Mwamba, watu wanaokuatera mno matero. Leo tatuishije kufimfurunganya, batusanga porana twikara twaposha twabopokerera. Tatuacha bombo torakumana na bena rero. Lero twakumana. Fiafio ngofi alipate insambu sheso chakubapera payment ya rali lero ni insambu ya kuteko but ishe bikono kwati tule tandara pena bana njauka kumana bamwa so mama Zambia nzako twetre gombera tubombere chapa muno chakora aro
na brand kama tumeko makata za bakutuma ko
Mwamba, this is how you're supposed to believe in Zambians even then. If ever ture miranga ever tuvure tureka ingani mwebo mwako batimo mwe bariko yonga kwa chiba mapanga no mwana wa maputi atakuru takuri no wansere
no panga
UPND is part full of discipline
should
continue.
Tell your soldiers, tell your groundsmen.
No, we are
what we are okay, no. Someone maybe have been attacked by UPND before. Their side is no.
For example,
No, one of PC. I'm in slippers.
Yes.
I'm in shorts. I'm in dresses now.
No panga.
If you want, you can even ask Nakachinda. The other day we met Nakachinda by, that radio station in Cairo. In Radio Banja. Pan-African Radio.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we met him. Yes. After 2 days, we just greeted him because we know that Zambia belongs to all of us.
What we believe
Actually,
is
this is not the first time Ambassador Mwamba confirming that Zambia is a peaceful country. You recall some time back in Southern Province there was a funeral. He also
attended to the same funeral.
He attended the same.
He was
no one
not
asked him. Even today, no one has
he was not
asked him.
attacked.
This is how Zambia is
This is
supposed
how
to be.
Zambia should be.
Yes.
But what
One
policeman
Zambia, one
can
Zambia.
This is Germany for
Chama na kubula ndilali mkonstituency yanga
wonderful.
mwayiwa ni peaceful mwabwera kutira fu first regime wamenze ni semetawo zinwe mwese muri pa peace UPND is a peaceful party so takula ndilani muzako kamalamulo ya polisi amafaka hapo chanchani tiendele chapamozi mungabwera tatanda tacheza kadiena imwe ya welcome but bijaba byongo vinasira aliyensa na freedom of movement trading kali kose kangachiti sikomo
abo bantu bakwalesa fyofina na mieva nasanga ba UPND bali pano pa shopping mall. Echo ningamilomba mwentu ngulushi ififine mulelani na kubana benu.
Yeah.
Your soldiers, it should trickle down, so that we don't have violence. Sometimes Swalanda we no favor the pamulu. If they stick a punch, ni fimbi umulilo lepia. So if you Mwalanda, never feel if you stick. Oh brother.
Yo mpaeleka ni mboke shepu. Ifine mwatu mwana kuno. Na barida bari kuno kumatero. Taakuri na ngumu mtu aleta violence. There's no violence in matero. Sonse content ache mushi. Mwamelito apokelera wa Mwamba bazaenda mushi na bazaenda mushi kwa mtu ogwera kulibe mtu ogwera mtu pa kwanja. Kulibe mtu omenya mtu. Pa police ofu baberereko. Ilu of law kubombera sapa mukulibyo kumu mtu wakuma mwana wa president bali landakali. We are
impact wa jaba police. Those are the same police which were some they were employed by the party regime by Mr. Mwamba. UPND has not employed any police officer. What they are doing, those police officers, they are just following the rule of law. So if they have a right to give them permission or not.
I would like to thank you and thank you for the welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You are very much welcome here in
We are
Matero.
here. The leadership is coming. We want to go and speak to the police command.
Yes.
they hear the instructions they gave me,
Yes.
then we decide and we'll inform you.
No
but
problem.
thank you for your cooperation. We
should continue in this same spirit.
drink while I'm Days, I was just joking. Yeah, come. I want to do a broadcast. Nice, I'll join you. Are we still live? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here in Zengalume area at near Muchinga grounds. At Muchinga grounds, the police requested me to leave the grounds. They said they would not tolerate. In fact, they threatened to have me arrested. You could have even captured. They threatened to get my phone. They said I shouldn't be near Muchinga grounds. I have told them that the leadership is coming and will still approach them. So what I've done is I've moved to Twikatane Mall. We went to Akwalesa. There is a very beautiful mall right here. Typical in Georgia, in Zengalume, in Twikatane area. It's called Twikatane Mall, and there's various shops here. So I was surprised. It's a very, very good mall. The point is, on 10th August 2023, we applied to have a public rally for us to launch our strategic plan for 2023 to 2026 of how to reclaim power, how to win the trust of Zambians once again. The police advised us to go to the Lusaka City Council, that we should inform the City Council that we'll be having this public procession. They said there are still traces of COVID. On 10th August, remember, we were still part of winter. So they said there are still traces of COVID, go to the City Council. We went to the City Council, and on 15th August, we rolled out our adverts. As soon as we rolled out the adverts of the rally, the police command gave us a letter that they had refused for us to hold the rally. They gave two reasons. One, they said security concerns. The second one, they said we should launch the strategic plan indoors. It should not be at a public rally. Now that became difficult for us. The police should not prescribe how we meet our people or how we meet our members. Our mode of launching this strategic plan was through a mass public rally, which we had advertised. So we're not satisfied. We appealed to the Minister of Home Affairs, Honorable Jacob Mwamba, and we wrote our letter. We said, your police have denied us permission to hold this rally. May you consider our appeal that we have the rally. We had an opportunity on Wednesday that we saw Honorable Jack Mwamba. He assured us that we can have our rally. He assured us that he was going to consider our appeal and he put it in writing. When the letter came in the evenings, clearly our appeal was successful. However, the letter proposed two things. Number one, that we should go back to the Inspector General of Police with a fresh application, also to consider alternative dates. And for
the same minister that told you you can't have a rally here, he told you you can have a gathering.
Yes, he did, but he gave conditions. So, because remember, we had appealed. So we appealed against the decision of the police. Thank you, you're my audience, so you can contribute. So we had appealed against the decision. There's a member of the public here who's also been following up the matter and was trying to understand if Honorable Jack Mwamba gave us permission. Why are they now saying there's no permission? I'll come to explain to that. So on our appeal was successful on two conditions. That number one, we consider alternative date, we do a fresh application, and we meet the IG to discuss these matters. And that's exactly what we did. On Thursday, we went to see the Inspector General of Police with a fresh application dated 24th August 2023. We've noted the letter from the IG. They don't seem to be responding to the letter that we had done. And there is social media speculation that we didn't put up a fresh application. we did put up a fresh application, number one. And in the meeting, the Inspector General of Police, Honorable IG Grafio Mwamba, he was with his 2 deputies. We discussed, it was a lengthy meeting for 2 hours. In the end, what we resolved was the following. The IG said that we could only have a rally at the month end of September. We said our rally should go ahead on 26th because we had been preparing since 10th August. And we encouraged the IG that the issues you are raising, manpower, security concerns, we think it's an excuse. You have manpower. Those security concerns, can we bring our marshals so that we work together?
Where are you standing, Sam? Do you have any security concerns?
The police do, the police and the state.
Where are you standing? Do you have security concerns?
No, none at all. We felt that the security concerns was an excuse to deny us.
Do you have security concerns?
No, not at all. Yeah, not at all. We didn't have any, and we didn't think that that the police were being sincere on the security concerns. Have you seen the police deployment here? Who would disrupt a meeting with such security that we have in the country?
I'm just saying
Yeah, so the so-called security concerns don't arise. Look at short notice. We only announced yesterday at 16 hours that we are proceeding with the rally after considering legal ramification, moral responsibility, our commitment to members, and our drive to the Zambians. So we considered all that and came to an inescapable decision that the rally should go ahead. Yesterday at 16 hours. But look at the police.
Has it been provided?
Yes, in our view, because the minister granted us and sent us to the IG to agree alternative dates.
Are you happy about it?
We are not happy about today's development, where they've deployed and they've cancelled our rally. And now they're even saying that there was no permit at all, that the minister didn't grant authority. We've had meetings and meetings. We met the minister. The minister granted authority on 2 conditions: alternative dates, and we go back to the IG with a fresh application. We did take a fresh application. We did meet the IG and his 2 deputies. We did, in our view, insisted on the date. Although there was a proposal by the minister for an alternative date, we felt that the police could marshal this rally on our set date. So when we considered everything, their responses, we realized government was not being sincere. They were speaking well on one side and doing something else on the other. So
what best would you want to do if you ever came here and say if it
as you have seen, we are here. The place has been sealed off by police cordon. Our members are still waiting to gather. I've come with a vehicle for stage and PA system to install. They've refused for that vehicle to park, and they've told me that the rally, according to them, is cancelled. So what we are doing here is just to wait for Honorable Lubinda and his people. We go and face the police and ask them. Yeah.
Have you called Honorable Lubinda to face them and say, well,
that's a leadership which is organizing the meeting. So we are coming. I came here.
Why are we late for such meetings?
No, we are not late. We are here on time. I came a long time ago. Yeah, with the development that we found, it became, we now have to respond to an evolving situation. We didn't anticipate there would be police cordon, such high level anti-riot here.
Your experience, you've never seen...
I've got a good journalist here. Would you want to be on camera?
No.
He's asking me very nice questions. Okay, but I think the viewers can listen. Yes, my brother. Because you're asking on behalf of the public, so it's okay.
Yeah. I'm just a public person. I've just knocked off from it. It's my first time here actually seeing you.
Wachisa kuradi?
No. We just came. So you know, I've been wondering what.
Yeah. So what's your question?
Say why do we have such scuffles?
It's totally unnecessary. We are a democracy. There should be no issue. Remember, if you trace back the Public Order Act, why it was repealed is that in 1996, Christine Mulundika, who was a member of the Central Committee of the UNIP, went for a mobilization meeting in Chongwe. And she found exactly what we found, where the police cancelled her rally. So she went to court, to the High Court, until the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court then nullified the Public Order Act, that law was outside our democratic space. It was crafted before we had democracy. So the Supreme Court, in the famous Christine Mulundika case, actually scrapped off the Public Order Act. Now, government still argued that they still needed a law in which they could police, public. How do you processions, demonstration, how do you manage them? So they came up with a fresher law, which was now a moderated law, which just required whoever is holding a procession just to put a notice. Just to put a notice. So we've done that. Remember, we gave a notice 7.
Do you think that has been breached?
Yes, it's been abused by successive governments. Even the PF abused it, that I can admit. Even the UPND are now abusing it. The law is very clear. All I require is a notice to the police. Whatever their concerns is to ensure that that process goes on peacefully. That's what the law provides for. In fact, there has been a huge debate that we should actually nullify the Public Order Act once again. You've seen members of society condemn the Public Order Act. It has no space in our democratic space. I'm just supposed to gather with members. If the UPND are gathering, we should allow them to gather. No violence. If that happened in the past, it's unfortunate. If we are gathering again, the UPND shouldn't interrupt us. All political parties should just coexist. I think that is the purpose.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Do you think you've been interpreted in the cause you came here for?
There's been a great misinterpretation. I think they didn't want this rally to take place. We lodged in our notification on 10th. We gave them, the law provides for 7 days, we gave them 16 days.
But as the people interrupted you, apart from the police?
No, it's the police. They were polite to me. They allowed me in the grounds. But as soon as I went live, they became hostile. And then they chased me. I went outside the perimeter. They still came and removed me and threatened to have me arrested and confiscate my phone.
Where were you interacted from? Where they removed you? Because
in the grounds at Muchinga. This is a shopping mall, almost a kilometer away. Yeah. So I went there. I've got a vehicle. I'm supposed to set the stage and the music system. So they've refused for that vehicle to do that. They've refused for me to be there, and they've insisted that I should leave or they will have me arrested.
Is it? No,
so thank you, Mwamba. Thank you for your comment.
It's my first time meeting you, but
yeah.
I love the conversation we've had.
Okay, I'm grateful, and I hope that your views represented many views and concerns of Zambians, and through you've helped us have this discussion with Zambians. So Mwamba, let me sign off. We'll get back to you for the next development. I'm waiting for the leadership of the UPND and for the leadership of the PF, for the leadership of the Patriotic Front, for me to then we'll make decisions. You can see the police are still patrolling. I think but we are Zambians. We are not committing.
You are in a free nation.